like the life is your canvas and you have to paint happiness on it.
Oh wow.
And you have to find that right set of brushes or the right set of paints which will add color to your life.
I love that. Happiness quote number 3. Life is a canvas that you can paint with happiness. It's the colors that you add. So, in keeping with a balance, today we have a very pretty and a very wise face with us, who in my life has kept not just me but others around us on track and on spot with whatever the current times are. Otherwise, we can tend to get carried away with our old school of thought. So, ladies and gentlemen, presenting to you on the Humans of Happiness today, we have Nema Madnani, from India but currently in Sydney, continuously sharpening her skills for education, even though she's already gone through one phase of education, now pursuing her second phase of education, which is absolutely brilliant. Welcome, Neema.
Thank you so much, Tejas. That was just a wonderful introduction, and I can tell you that makes me happy, like really happy.
Beautiful, Neema. I'd like to understand your secret to happiness. So we'll start off with, when you wake up in the morning, on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your happiness quotient?
So when I wake up in the morning, I always keep myself in between a 5 or a 6. I never keep myself or a 8 or a 9, because I believe there's always some scope to be happy.
Mm-hmm.
And when I wake up with that thought that, okay, now today I'm gonna find those things to make me happy, it keeps me running. So when I wake up in the morning, I think that today I'm gonna find something to keep me happy, and that scale keeps me on track. That you might not wake up being really happy, because that's not possible. You have to make your day happy by doing things. So yeah, I'll say on a 5 or a 6, and then I work on making it a 9 or a 10 every day.
So start off midway, all of us do, but more importantly, have that level of optimism and aspiration that you're going to make it better. Brilliant. So how do you make yourself happy? Like, when are you the most happiest?
I'll say it can start off simple. It can just be a good day where somebody just told you you're beautiful and you're happy. It can be as complex as making your parents proud. It can be as simple as delivering something on time and making your boss happy. So simple things, yet complicated things, you have to find that happiness for yourself. You have to find those reasons to make you happy, and just having that right positive attitude always, that I'm gonna find something that makes me happy, always keeps you going. Finding the happy people around you, making friends every day is the things that keeps me going and keeps me happy.
So essentially what she's saying is, it's not a natural gift.
Yeah.
It is an effort that you need to make.
Absolutely.
It could come in the smallest of things, or it could come in a larger aspect, but the key thing is you need to find it.
Right.
You need to make the choice that this gives me happiness, or I will get happiness out of this. It's all here. You make the decision here to make this little guy or girl happy. Brilliant.
So it's like the life is your canvas and you have to paint happiness on it.
Oh wow.
And you have to find that right set of brushes or the right set of paints which will add color to your life.
I love that. Happiness quote number 3. Life is a canvas that you can paint with happiness. It's the colors that you add and the paint brushes that you use to paint it with happiness. That is absolutely brilliant. 3 pieces of advice that you'd give to anyone to be happier.
I'd say you have to start with a positive attitude. I know some things in life can really let you down, and you feel like you should not just get out of the bed today because you're so upset with whatever happened. But you have to make that first move. Let's say you don't feel like trying it all today. Make just one move, just go out, meet a friend, and just make one sort of movement every day which leads you to that process. Then I'll say you have to sit in retrospect on your life, on your past. For me, how do I do that? I click pictures every day. Just literally every day, I click pictures of a sunset I saw. I click pictures of the food I make. So that after a month or two, or maybe years down the lane, I'm saying, okay, on this random day, I made my mom's recipe and I'll be so happy that I nailed it. So clicking pictures is my way of retrospecting in my past, and that makes me happy when I look at the great moments of my life, and that makes my present day. So that's something I really like doing. And I think the third thing would be forgive yourself. Absolutely. I mean, you've done wrong things in past. You will continue to do wrong things because we're human, but you have to forgive and let go. Because unless and until you do that, you can't, you will end up avoiding the opportunities in life, and that's not good. It's a very tough thing to do. It's not magic. It's going to happen over time. But yeah, you are your biggest friend and your biggest enemy, but you have to choose to make yourself which part.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is real life advice coming from a millennial, and her piece of advice to you is forgive yourself. That's the most powerful thing. You get to choose whether you want to be your best friend or your enemy. Take pictures of your food in the sunshine.
Absolutely, take pictures of yourself, take selfies.
I absolutely love that. The sun is always going to shine, and it's going to be a beautiful sunset or a sunset. It's in your power. Take that picture, savor it, and the right attitude. Having a positive attitude, I think, is the biggest difference between whether you see the grass green or dry on where you stand.
Or you make your grass green by watering it.
Absolutely. So, ladies and gentlemen, that was Nema Madnani coming from Sydney on Humans and Happiness. Thank you for sharing your millennial pearls of wisdom, or what do the kids call it these days? Pearls of wisdom is...
We just called it just being truthful.
Being truthful.
Just keep it basic, just whatever fits in a hashtag is what we call it.
True. So, hashtag being truthful, hashtag happiness. Thank you once again, Neema.
Thank you,
a big smile for the audience. Beautiful.